Welcome to Comparative VPN YouTube channel. Today's video will be an in-depth review of Avast SecureLine VPN. Avast is a company known for providing one of the best antivirus software, along with Kaspersky, and because it did so much to secure our devices and protect them from malware and viruses, they decided to expand their business to online security. And there you have it. Avast SecureLine VPN is born and is one of many antivirus-related VPNs similar to Bitdefender VPN, Norton VPN, and many others. But is this VPN for Czech Republic any good? How safe and secure it is? And is it good for streaming and torrenting? Well, these are all the questions that we are going to address in our Avast SecureLine VPN review, but also give you two alternatives that are much better than this VPN. So stay tuned and don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon to be notified whenever we publish a new VPN review like this. Let's start our Avast SecureLine VPN review by talking about applications and ease of use. Let me be clear that this is not the best VPN in this regard. It supports just 4 platforms: Windows, Mac, Android and iOS, unlike ExpressVPN and CyberGhost, for example, that support routers, smart TVs, gaming consoles, Fire TV, Linux and many more devices. And bear in mind that this is also a paid or premium VPN, if you will. Thankfully, applications are quite easy to use and are pretty much the same from platform to platform, so if you know how to use it on your computer, let's say, you'll know how to use this VPN on all other devices. Not to mention that they look really nice and modern, which I like a lot. In our Avast SecureLine VPN test, we'll show you how to use it on a Windows PC. First, you need to click on Change to open the server list, and from here, you can connect to the server you want. For example, let's click on Australia. And as you can see, it connects me to the server in this country in about 5 seconds, after which I get an Australian IP address. You can install Avast SecureLine VPN on up to 10 devices simultaneously, and this is really impressive, given that many premium VPNs give you just 5 or 6 simultaneous connections. If you want to change different settings and options, you just need to click on the menu button and choose Settings, which brings us to the next section of this Avast SecureLine VPN test: Security. Security-wise, Avast SecureLine VPN isn't as equipped as its antivirus counterpart, although we must admit that we like some features a lot. For example, this smart VPN mode that makes the VPN automatically protect you based on your online activities without you having to do anything. Also, I like the addition of a kill switch that will shut down your internet connection if the VPN connection is lost, preventing you from accidentally leaking your IP and DNS addresses to the public eye. When it comes to VPN protocols, Avast SecureLine VPN won't blow you away. There's OpenVPN, a well-known VPN protocol, and then you have Avast Mimic, a proprietary protocol oriented more towards shorter connection times and speeds. Of course, military-grade encryption is here, but also IPv6 and DNS leak protection, but we don't like that it lacks certain features like split tunneling or even an ad blocker that we can find in CyberGhost, which is a cheaper VPN than this one. If we take a look at Avast SecureLine VPN's privacy policy, we will see that it doesn't store information like originating IP address, DNS queries, browsing history, and your download/upload history. For product functionality, Avast will collect service data like timestamps of connections and the amount of bandwidth you used, but also certain events from the VPN client, such as connection events, app version, application events, and so forth. There are certainly VPNs that will log much less information, such as ExpressVPN, and to make things worse, Avast will store client service data for 2 years, which is simply too long. In my research for Avast SecureLine VPN review, I also found out that the company earns money by selling users anonymous data, which was later proven not to be anonymous, and this is a major red flag in this test that puts Avast VPN in an untrustworthy territory. Moving on with the Avast SecureLine VPN review, we need to see how fast it actually is. What you see on the screen is my native internet speed, so I will use 2 servers to test Avast SecureLine VPN and see how big the speed reduction will be. One server will be located in Germany, which is very close to my real location, and one in the United States, just to see how well Avast SecureLine VPN performs in different scenarios. As you can see, I'm already connected to the VPN server in Germany, so let's revisit the speed test website and initiate the speed test. And right off the bat, we can see that speeds aren't exactly the greatest. Even though my distance to the server is very small, the reduction in download and upload speed, but also the increase in ping is significant. Now I'm connected to the server in the United States through Avast SecureLine VPN, so let's initiate the speed test once again and check out the results. As expected, it's even worse now, and my ping exceeded 150 milliseconds while upload and download speeds are well below 30 megabytes per second, which is unacceptable. So all in all, this will not be a great VPN for downloading torrents, streaming and browsing the web due to very high ping and slow download and upload speeds. Speaking of streaming, we need to test out if you can enjoy different streaming platforms with Avast SecureLine VPN, and today we have two of them on the menu, Netflix and BBC iPlayer. For Netflix, I will use the US catalog and I will try to unblock the movie Batman: The Killing Joke, which is available exclusively in the United States and I can't find it, as you can see, after which I will connect to the UK server and try to watch BBC iPlayer. First, let's connect to a dedicated streaming server in the United States, and then let's refresh the page. As you can see, even though I have a US IP address, I still can't find the movie, meaning that Avast SecureLine VPN doesn't work with Netflix. Now I'm disconnected from the US server and I will try to watch BBC iPlayer with my real IP address. Of course, it gives me an error message because I'm not located in the UK, but let's connect to another dedicated streaming server in the UK with Avast SecureLine VPN. And once again, let's refresh the page. And as you can see, the error message is still here despite me having a UK IP address, so we can conclude that BBC iPlayer doesn't work as well. In conclusion, Avast SecureLine VPN fails the streaming test. Being a premium VPN, you would expect quite a lot of servers, but that's not the case with Avast SecureLine VPN. It offers just 700 servers in 34 countries worldwide, and these include dedicated P2P and streaming servers. The server distribution is also not very good. For example, there are no servers in India and Hong Kong, and you get just 4 countries to choose from in North and South America combined. Thankfully, European coverage is much better, but it's not enough to make up for the lack of servers in some of the crucial countries. In this Avast SecureLine VPN review, we also need to talk about customer support. If you have any VPN related issue, you will need to contact the customer support team, but before you do so, you need to go through several steps like choosing whether or not you need support for a paid or a free product, the product you're using and the platform on which the product is installed. And then you choose whether or not you would like to chat with a support team member or send an email. In both cases, you need to find your order ID, which you can find in the confirmation email, enter your name, email and description of the issue. And then, only then, you get to contact the customer support team. And you know what? It's pretty slow to respond and is not very helpful either, which is very frustrating if you want to get help quickly and not waste a whole day on waiting for a response. Interested in how much this VPN costs? Well, here you go. No monthly plans are supported, so you can go for the annual plan, 2-year and 3-year plan. You can see the prices on the screen and they're not exactly the cheapest. What's also interesting is that both 2-year and 3-year plans cost exactly the same, $399 a month or $95.76 upfront, while the annual plan costs $499 a month or $59.88 upfront, and each of these plans come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. The pricing of this VPN is okay, but there are much better VPNs at a cheaper or the same price. For example, CyberGhost that offers 7,000 servers, rock-solid security, a true no-logging policy, a 45-day money-back guarantee, and much faster speeds than Avast SecureLine VPN, yet costs even less depending on the subscription plan you choose. Then we have ExpressVPN as a second alternative, offering 3,000 servers in 94 countries, the fastest speeds on the market, a verified no-logging policy, works with Netflix and is P2P friendly, offers a 30-day money-back guarantee, and doesn't sell users information like Avast SecureLine VPN. Also, it's worth noting that ExpressVPN is more expensive, but it's the best VPN on the market and offers uncompromising security that Avast SecureLine VPN clearly doesn't have, along with all the downsides we mentioned in the review. And on top of that, you can get a 49% discount and 3 months free for the annual plan on ExpressVPN, and we left links to both of these VPNs down in the description below, where you can get special discounts on their long-term plans. So, to end our Avast SecureLine VPN review, we need to answer the question of whether or not you should buy it, and by now we think that you already know the answer. No. Avast SecureLine VPN offers decent looking application, a reliable kill switch and 10 simultaneous connections on a single account, which is something to commend. However, pretty much anything else represents a downside for this VPN. Untrustworthiness and monetization of users' personal information, slow speeds, inability to unblock streaming platforms, slow to respond support, small server park, and a not so affordable price. This makes ExpressVPN and CyberGhost far better options to go for, especially if you want to get the most out of your money and enjoy safe, secure, fast and limitless web browsing. With everything said, this was all for today's video. We hope you liked it, and if you did, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to our channel, and stay with us because many more VPN reviews are coming very soon. See you in the next video. Bye.